Did you know that adopting just a few simple habits can significantly enhance your quality of life as you age? It's true. As we grow older, maintaining our health becomes more and more important. Who doesn't want to enjoy their golden years feeling vibrant and full of life? The thing is, sometimes it feels like there's so much information out there. It can be overwhelming. But here's the good news. Simple lifestyle changes can lead to a healthier, happier life. In this video, we're going to explore 5 golden habits that can help you age healthily and gracefully. Now, I know what you might be thinking. 5 habits? That sounds like a lot. But trust me, these are practical and easy to incorporate into your daily routine. And the best part? They can make a real difference in how you feel, both physically and mentally. Imagine waking up each day with more energy, feeling more connected to the people around you, and having a sharper mind. Sounds pretty great, right? Well, by watching this video, you'll learn practical tips to improve your physical, mental, and social well-being. We'll dive into each habit, sharing stories and examples that make them easy to understand, and more importantly, easy to apply. So whether you're looking to boost your energy, keep your mind sharp, or just feel more connected to the world around you, these habits are for you. And hey, if you find these tips helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We're all in this together, and your insights could help someone else on their journey to healthy aging. Let's get started and discover these golden habits together. Let's dive into our first golden habit for healthy aging: taking regular walks. Now, you might be thinking, walking, really? But hear me out. Walking is one of those simple yet incredibly powerful activities that can do wonders for both your body and mind. It's like a little magic pill, but without the side effects. Picture this: a morning walk in the park, the sun just peeking over the horizon, birds chirping, and the world slowly waking up. Or maybe an evening stroll with a friend, catching up on the day's events while the sky turns a beautiful shade of pink. And if you have a dog, well, they're probably the best walking buddy you could ask for. These moments aren't just pleasant. They're actually doing a lot for your health. Walking regularly can improve your cardiovascular health. It gets your heart pumping, enhances circulation, and strengthens your heart. It's like giving your heart a little workout without hitting the gym. Plus, it boosts your mood and mental clarity. Ever notice how a walk can clear your mind? It's not just in your head. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. Walking releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that can lift your spirits and help you think more clearly. But of course, there are challenges. Weather can be a real party pooper. Rain, snow, or extreme heat might make you think twice about stepping outside. And then there's the risk of falls, especially on uneven surfaces. It's a valid concern, and we definitely want to stay safe. So, what can we do? Well, if the weather's not cooperating, a treadmill can be a great alternative. You can still get your steps in without braving the elements. And when you do head outside, choosing well-maintained paths can help reduce the risk of tripping or falling. It's all about finding what works best for you. Let me share a little story. My friend Mary, she's in her 70s and swears by her daily walks. She once told me, "Walking is my secret weapon. It keeps me young at heart." And you know what? She's right. It's not just about the physical benefits. It's about feeling alive and connected to the world around us. So why not give it a try? Start with a short walk and see how you feel. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. And hey, if you have a favorite walking spot, share it in the comments. We'd love to hear about it. Walking is more than just exercise. It's a way to embrace life, one step at a time. All right, let's dive into something we all know is important, but sometimes overlook: our diet. The thing is, what we eat plays a huge role in how we feel every day. A balanced diet is like the fuel for our bodies, keeping us energized and healthy. So, let's talk about how we can pay a little more attention to what we're putting on our plates. First off, think about incorporating more fruits and vegetables into your meals. They're not just colorful and tasty, but they're packed with vitamins and minerals that support your immune function. Imagine your body as a well-oiled machine, and these nutrients are the oil that keeps everything running smoothly. Plus, they help maintain a healthy weight, which is something we all want, right? Now, I get it. Changing long-standing eating habits can be tough. Maybe you've been eating a certain way for decades, and the idea of switching things up feels daunting. But, small changes can make a big difference. Start by reducing processed foods. Those pre-packaged meals might be convenient, but they often come with hidden sugars and unhealthy fats. Instead, try to focus on whole foods. It might take a little extra effort, but your body will thank you. And let's not forget about staying hydrated. Water is essential, yet it's so easy to overlook. Sometimes we mistake thirst for hunger, so keeping a water bottle handy can be a simple reminder to drink up. Staying hydrated helps with digestion, keeps your skin looking great, and even boosts your energy levels. Of course, there are challenges. Access to fresh produce can be tricky, especially if you live in an area where it's not readily available. But here's a thought. Why not plan your meals ahead? It can be a fun activity, and it ensures you have all the ingredients you need. Plus, joining a local food co-op can be a great way to get fresh, seasonal produce while supporting your community. The underlying reason for all this? Proper nutrition fuels your body and supports all its functions. It's like giving your car the right kind of gas. You wouldn't put diesel in a car that runs on unleaded, right? The same goes for your body. Give it what it needs and it'll serve you well. So, what do you think? What's your favorite healthy meal? Maybe it's a colorful salad or a hearty vegetable soup? Let us know. Sharing ideas can inspire others, and who knows, you might discover a new favorite dish yourself. Remember, it's all about making choices that help you feel your best every day. All right, let's dive into our third golden habit for healthy aging: staying mentally active. Keeping your mind engaged is just as important as keeping your body moving. It's like giving your brain a workout, and it can really make a difference in how sharp and alert you feel. Think about it. When was the last time you solved a puzzle or learned something new? Maybe you've tried your hand at a crossword or even picked up a new language. These activities are fantastic for enhancing memory and boosting problem-solving skills. I mean, who doesn't love the feeling of finally cracking a tough puzzle or understanding a tricky phrase in a new language? It's like a little victory dance for your brain. But let's be honest, sometimes diving into new challenges can be frustrating. You might feel like, "Oh, I'm too old for this," or "I just don't have the motivation." Trust me, I get it. My friend once told me about her experience trying to learn Spanish. At first, she was overwhelmed and thought about giving up. But then, she started with small, manageable tasks, like learning a few words a day, and it made all the difference. She even joined a local community group where they practiced together, and it became something she looked forward to every week. The thing is, mental stimulation keeps your brain sharp and engaged. It's like oiling the gears of a machine. When you keep learning and challenging yourself, you're not just passing the time, you're actively enhancing your cognitive health. And that's something we all want, right? To stay sharp and vibrant as we age. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I don't have anyone to join me in these activities? Well, that's where community groups come in. They're a great way to find support and motivation. Whether it's a book club, a language class, or even a group that meets to play chess, having others around can make the experience more enjoyable and less daunting. So what new skill are you learning? Maybe you've always wanted to paint or play an instrument, or perhaps you're curious about history or science. Whatever it is, I'd love to hear about it. Share with us in the comments. It's always inspiring to see what others are up to. And who knows, you might just inspire someone else to try something new. Remember, it's not about being perfect or mastering something overnight. It's about the journey and the joy of learning. So go ahead, give your brain that workout it deserves. You might just surprise yourself with what you can achieve. Let's talk about something that might not always be top of mind but is super important: keeping your social ties strong. Maintaining relationships isn't just about having someone to chat with over a cup of tea. It's actually vital for both your emotional and physical health. Think about it. When was the last time you felt truly connected to someone? That feeling of belonging can be so uplifting, right? Now let's dive into some ways you can keep those connections alive. Regular family gatherings are a great start. Maybe it's a Sunday lunch or a monthly dinner. Whatever it is, these moments create memories and strengthen bonds. And if family isn't nearby, joining social clubs can be a fantastic alternative. Whether it's a book club, a gardening group, or even a walking club, these gatherings offer a sense of community and shared interests. Volunteering is another wonderful way to stay connected. Not only do you get to meet new people, but you also get to contribute to something bigger than yourself. It's a win-win. Plus, these activities can really reduce feelings of loneliness and increase your sense of belonging. It's like having a safety net of people who care about you. But let's be real. There are challenges. Maybe you're living far from loved ones, or perhaps social anxiety makes it hard to reach out. These are real hurdles, and it's okay to acknowledge them. The thing is, there are ways to overcome these challenges. Technology, for instance, can be a lifesaver. Video calls, social media, and even simple text messages can bridge the gap when distance is an issue. It's not the same as being there in person, but it's a pretty good substitute. And don't underestimate the power of local events. Whether it's a community fair, a local concert, or a workshop, these events are perfect opportunities to meet new people and strengthen existing relationships. Plus, they're usually a lot of fun. Why is all this so important, you ask? Well, social interactions provide support and enrich our life experiences. They give us stories to tell, laughter to share, and shoulders to lean on. It's like adding color to a black and white picture. Life just feels fuller and more vibrant. So here's a little challenge for you. Think about a memorable social event you've attended. Maybe it was a family reunion, a club meeting, or a volunteer day. What made it special? We'd love to hear about it. Sharing these stories not only keeps the memories alive, but also inspires others to seek out their own meaningful connections. Remember, keeping your social ties strong isn't just a nice-to-have. It's a golden habit that can truly enhance your life as you age. So, let's keep those connections alive and thriving. You know, as we get older, finding balance in life becomes, well, kind of like walking a tightrope. I mean, think about it. We've got physical activities, mental challenges, and social connections all vying for our attention. My friend once said, life's like a three-legged stool. If one leg's wobbly, the whole thing tips over. And that really stuck with me. So how do we keep that stool steady? Maybe it's a morning walk to get the blood flowing, or a crossword puzzle to keep the mind sharp. And let's not forget the joy of a good chat with a friend over coffee. Each piece is important, right? But here's the thing. Balance looks different for everyone. What works for me might not work for you. So I'm curious, how do you find balance in your daily life? Share your tips. We can all learn from each other after all. So we've covered some pretty important ground today, haven't we? We've talked about how regular walks can be like a gentle massage for your soul. How a balanced diet isn't just about eating your greens, but enjoying a colorful plate that makes you smile. And then there's keeping your mind sharp, like a puzzle that never quite finishes, always keeping you curious. Plus those social ties, they're like the glue that holds everything together, aren't they? I mean, who doesn't love a good chat over a cup of tea? Now, if you found this video helpful, why not give it a thumbs up? And hey, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Share it with your friends too. You never know who might need a little nudge to start these habits. The thing is, it's never too late to start. You might be thinking, oh, I'm too old for this, but really, age is just a number. My neighbor, for instance, started learning the guitar at 70, and now he's the star of our local jam sessions. It's all about taking that first step, you know? So remember, stay active, stay healthy, and stay connected. These habits aren't just about adding years to your life. They're about adding life to your years. Imagine waking up each day with a sense of purpose, feeling good in your body, and having a community that supports you. That's the real treasure, isn't it? Let's keep this journey going together. After all, we're all in this together, learning and growing. So, what do you say? Ready to embrace these golden habits and make the most of every moment? I believe in you, and I can't wait to hear about your journey.